Welcome to BibleLink. It's great to see you. Now, BibleLink exists to help link the Bible to real life, your life. Today we're in chapter 20 of Genesis. Abraham's back to his old ways. Just like he did in Egypt, he has Sarah tell King Abimelech that she's his sister. So she gets taken by him as a wife, but God prevents the marriage from being consummated through striking Abimelech's home with some affliction and making every woman barren. God talks to Abimelech and lets him in on what's really going on. God can talk and work through people outside of the chosen people. Even today, the Spirit can speak to people outside of the church to help bring about God's purpose. Abimelech finds out about Abraham's deception. He's really not happy with him at all. Are we comfortable with God speaking to people in unexpected ways, to people outside of the church? Are we open to God correcting us through them and showing us how to be better? God is still speaking in all kinds of ways, and not only to the church. The question is, do we have ears to hear and eyes to see? And once again, an outsider shows up the chosen one when it comes to integrity. And Abraham once again mistrusts outsiders, and he is shown as also not really having a lot of trust in God. He had just heard from God that Sarah will have a son by him, and then he betrays her a second time and gives her away to a king. Talk about not working to fulfill God's promises, huh? Mistakes like these are probably part of the reason God tests Abraham with the offering of his son Isaac later in chapter 22. Is Abraham really going to align himself with God's promises or selfishly try to preserve his life? So far, it's really not clear. Now, our decisions as Christians can have a negative impact on people who are not part of the church. And many times our failures can push people away from God. It can cause seekers to lose hope and can lead people to embrace destructive habits. But really, God doesn't give up on us. He was faithful to Abraham, and to give up on him is Abraham pray for Abimelech's healing, and God heals the king's household. And he can bring healing in spite of our mistakes too. Now, a big question this passage raises is this. Why is Abimelech the one who gets punished when Abraham is the one who sinned? And perhaps this punishment was God's way of protecting Sarah and Abimelech's reputations. Now, some things in and of themselves are damaging and have bad effects. Taking another person's spouse is one of those things, even if done unknowingly. We can ignorantly stumble into things with the best of intentions that can cause us and others a lot of hurt and pain. Can you think of a situation where you've seen this happen? What do you think about this? Is it fair? It's certainly a tough thing to wrestle with. The good news is that even in the midst of the deception, God eventually brought about healing and restoration. If you're in a bad situation that's not of your own doing, God can do the same for you too. It's a crazy chapter. What else did you notice? Thanks for engaging in BibleLink today. Join the conversation on Facebook, ask questions, share your observations, and invite someone to share in BibleLink with you.